Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are not yet subscribed, why not? I mean, come on, what do you have to lose? Nothing. Alright, if you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button and leave a comment down below. Tell me your thoughts. How was your day? When was the last time you had spaghetti? These are the things I need to know. Alright, so 'tis the season for prom, and I realize that a lot of people aren't like me, and a lot of people aren't obsessed with makeup, like yours truly, and they are kind of caught in a tricky situation. Do I go and find somebody to do my makeup for me? Do I trust my mom with my makeup? Or do I soak in the information from YouTube and try and do something myself? Now, I'm going to propose that you should do the third option, and this is the reason why. I'm going to show you some beautiful drugstore products that I use and love every day, and that can create a simple, elegant, classy prom look for many different types of ladies, I guess, or guys. There's no gender disqualification here. So, if you are interested in this prom makeup topic slash my favorite drugstore products, then keep on watching. Since you're going to be dancing and having fun and taking pictures and stuff, it is very important that your makeup is looking great all night long. So what you need to do is you need to prime your skin. I'm going to be taking my Baby Skin Primer from Maybelline. And this is an amazing pore filling primer. It's going to make your skin look like baby skin, hence the name. And so I'm just going to take a little amount on there, and I'm going to press that into the skin, like so. Okay, next what you have to do, you need to take a foundation. And this is no joke, one of my favorite foundations. It's from Maybelline. It's super cheap, and it's made for photography. This foundation has been tested under several different lights. It's really good for flash photography and any kind of photos you're going to be taking on your very special day. And I'm going to be taking my EcoTools Beauty Blender, and I'm going to dab that into the skin, but I forgot to wet it, so I'll be right back. We're back, and we are damp. So instead of taking your fingers or something, you're going to take the handy-dandy spatula that comes in this foundation and put that and dot that all over your skin. And I got the shade Porcelain because I am super pasty. So now I'm going to just tap that into the skin with buffing motions. Now I'm going to go in with my Age Rewind concealer. This is a concealer from Maybelline. This isn't the most full coverage concealer, so while I'm doing my eyebrows, I'm going to leave this here. I'm not going to blend it out. I know that's scary, but we're not going to blend it out until we have our eyebrows done, so that can kind of get more full coverage. It sounds weird, but it works, trust me. So now I'm going to take a nice angled brush, and this is an eyeshadow from Maybelline, and it is amazing. It has the right tone for my eyebrows, and I just love it. I know it sounds weird to be using an eyeshadow for your eyebrows, but anything could be anything. You just be creative and find what works for you. And so I'm just going to fill in my eyebrows really quick. You don't have to do anything to your eyebrows. Eyebrows are kind of scary, and they're very, very personal, so just do what you do. If you don't want any powder or anything in your eyebrows, then don't do it. Do what makes you feel comfortable, because that's when you're going to look the most beautiful. So I'm just going to fill these in really quick. So see how that just frames my face so much better and just kind of makes everything look better. And I know this is a bold brow. Your girl likes a bold brow. Okay, she does. And that's okay. You know, we all have our different preferences. Another option, if you don't want to put any color into your brows, is just buying a clear eyebrow gel and kind of setting your brows into place. It'll make them look a lot more cleaner. So instead of waiting to do this eyebrow too, I'm going to blend out my concealer right now. Okay, so now I'm going to take kind of a medium fluffy brush, and I'm going to go into the Coty Airspun powder. You can find this at most drugstores, and if not, you can find it online. So I'm just going to take it a little into the lid, and then I'm going to place this under my eyes. And we are going to bake with this. And the reason why we're baking with this is so that our concealer stays in place and it doesn't crease. So you don't look like a creased, wrinkly, old sack of potatoes. It's not flattering for anyone, especially for prom. Ooh, I got some into my eyelashes. And this is dusty, okay? Do not be trying to do this makeup look when you're already in your prom dress, because you will come and try to sue me. Okay, so we have a nice heavy concentration of that powder under there. And we're also going to take that excess powder and we're going to put that into our smile lines, because I have intense smile lines and I don't like them to crease, so I'm just going to put that there. I'm also going to put it on my forehead so we don't look like an old woman. So now, while that's baking, I'm going to go ahead and finish the other eyebrow off camera, and we will be back. Brows are on, and we're looking more and more like a drag queen by the second. I was thinking as I was putting on my eyebrows, I just want to say that if you plan on doing your own kind of makeup look, I really think that it's a good idea to practice that makeup look a couple times on yourself before it's the big day, so that if if there's a learning curve or something somewhere in the routine, you have it down before it's that day, or else things are going to get stressful, I promise. So, just make sure that you practice and all that kind of stuff. And now, while our bake is still baking, I haven't swept that off yet, we're going to go in with a concealer again. Yes, again, because we're going to prime our eyes with it. I don't really have a favorite drugstore eye primer, and it's not really necessary, so might as well save a few bucks and just use your concealer. An eye primer is necessary for making colors look and last longer on your eyelids. It's also going to help the colors not to crease or get too crazy and slip around, because most eyelids get pretty sweaty. I'm sorry, I know that's kind of gross, but it's true. And then we're going to go in with that same powder brush, that same medium powder brush that we used on our under eyes, and we're going to set that concealer. If you do not set this concealer, you're going to get a bigger mess than if you just didn't prime your eyes at all. It's going to look creasy, it's going to look patchy, it's just going to be gross. So just make sure you set that concealer, and then your eyeshadows will stay on all night long. And now, I'm going to take this City Mini palette from Maybelline. This is the Downtown Sunrise, and I'm going to take a nice fluffy brush. This isn't necessary, but I am going to do it because it does make your look better. It does make your look better. And we're just going to put that kind of white shade and put that onto the lid because it's going to make the other eyeshadows pop. Alright, now we are going to go ahead and wipe off that bake. And how I'm going to do that is I'm going to take this nice kind of densely packed brush, and I'm going to take my CoverGirl Outlast All Day powder, and this is the Fair to Light one. And I'm going to coat the brush and start setting my face. And then I'm going to kind of sweep away the bake with it. And just tap, tap, tap. We are going to go in with this Master Contour palette from Maybelline. I know there's a lot of Maybelline. What can I say? And I've actually never used this. I'm not going to use it as contour, I'm going to use it as a bronzer, which a lot of people debate if it's the same thing or not. Bronzing's kind of more to warm up the skin, and then contour is to give your face more of a shape. But I don't really think that's necessary, but I am going to bronze with it. I usually use my Benefit Hoola Light Bronzer, but that's not Drugstore, and I'm trying to give you guys some nice cheap options. And so I'm just going to take the brush, take off the excess, and then bronze up the skin. But let's move you guys a little closer. Why, hello there. So we're going to do and bronze up the skin. Just take your time, okay? You can't be in a rush. Make sure that you actually have time to do this. See, that's kind of bringing some warmth back into the skin after we just coated our face in white, I guess. So I kind of go on my temple, I go on my cheek right here, and then sometimes I'll go down here. Just don't go too hard or else it looks like you have a beard, and that's never flattering. Alright, so now that we don't look like vampire ghosts, let's go in with some blush. This is my favorite part. There's just something about blush that just makes me so happy. This is my favorite all-time blush. I use this blush almost every single day. This is the Milani Baked Blush in Luminoso. I know it's a classic, but it is worth it. It stays on your cheeks. It gives you a nice luminous shine, and it's just gorgeous. It's a nice kind of peachy shimmer. And swirl around in there, tap, and rosy up those cheeks. Now, I'm going to go in with highlight. And this is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighting powder, and this is in the shade Precious Petals. I think this is like $5 for this, and you get a lot of product. It's really flattering on a lot of different skin tones, and we're just going to tap off and we're going to highlight. Let's go ahead and highlight your nose, and then you always want to highlight your Cupid's bow, especially for prom, because the light gleaming off the top is going to make your lips look bigger and juicier. That scrumptious prom kiss. You know, I don't know. So I think now you're nice and naturally highlighted. You're looking cute. You're not too blinding. That's okay. That's okay. There are days where you need a more blinding highlight, and there are days where you need a more natural, classy, you know, girly highlight, if you will. Now, after our face is nice and done, I'm going to take my Wet n Wild setting spray, and I'm going to go ahead and set my face. And this is going to make the powders look less powdery and kind of melt everything into your skin. Okay, now for the eyes. I'm going to take the City Mini palette again in Downtown Sunrise, and I'm going to go in with this peach shade. And I'm going to put that into my crease. Okay, now that we have that transition shade down, we're going to go in with this color, and we're going to deepen up the outer corner. Woo! Kind of just brings some more dimension to your eye. It just makes your eye look a lot more open and awake. Besides over here, it kind of looks kind of sickly. Okay, now we have nice darkened creases. And you could stop here, but I'm just going to take it a step further. And I'm going to go in with the same powder that we used for our brows and just deepen it up a little bit more. We'll just stay on this part and then just slowly fluff it in. Multi-using products is a nice time saver and money saver. Now we are going to go and take the same fluffy brush and we're going to run that along the lower lash line. Alrighty, now it's to the fun part. So I have a couple options for you guys for this part. You can either take the Rooftop Bronzes And this has some beautiful shimmer shades. This is an all shimmer palette. This one, if you can't tell, I love. Or this is another one of my favorite. This is the Maybelline Single Shadow. And this is in the shade The Glow Down. And it's a beautiful golden shade. And so you can take one of these palettes, it just depends what kind of gold you're looking for. I forget the price on this one, but it's definitely over 10. But the Single Shadow is $3, I think, and you can always do deals and stuff. So what you can do to make this gold shade pop is you can spray your brush before you put it in the shadow with a setting spray. Or you can wet your brush with just plain old water, works the same. Or my favorite trick, because it also makes the shadow wear longer, is you can do a glitter primer. I'm going to take a nice little flat, kind of fluffy brush and take some of that glue and spread it onto my eyelid. Now that we have some of that glitter glue on our lids, we're going to take that same brush and the same side that we put the glue on, we're going to pick up that shimmer shadow and then we're going to blend that onto the eye. Girl, ooh, she cute. Cute, look how cute that is. So now we're going to kind of take our finger and kind of smooth everything out. And blend everything together. What I always say is, when in doubt, blend it out. Alright, now both eyes are completed. And so now that we have that, don't mind the talking in the background, we are going to put a nice inner corner highlight. So I'm going to take that first palette that we've been using from Maybelline, and I'm going to go into this shade right here. And then I'm going to pop that on the inner corner. So you can take a little brush or you can use your pinky too. Now that that's finished, you could even stop right here. You could put on your mascara and be on your way. But if you really want to take this up to the next notch, you are going to want to put a winged liner on. And trust me, I understand if you're scared of winged liner. We've all been there. I don't care what beauty gurus you watch, they have all once been scared of winged liner. But I have the solution for you. And I came up with this myself. I don't know anybody else who does this, but I take an angled brush and I find a black powder. You go into that black powder, dip, 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 and then you're gonna sketch out your desired wing shape with this shadow. So if you mess up, it's easier to blend out. It's not as stressful. It's more lax. It's more lax. And then I'll show you what to do next. So go ahead and sketch out your desired wing shape. Take your time. Take your time. Just kind of lightly sketch out your desired shape. And so now I'm going to go in with a gel liner, just because I think it's the easiest way you can go about it. I'm going to take a nice little angled brush, a smaller one than the one we were just using. And I'm going to go into my Maybelline Eye Studio Blackest Black Gel Eyeliner. And then I'm going to go over what we just laid down. Now I'm going to go back in with that other brush and I'm going to make this more crisp. Okay, so now that we have that wing, and trust me, I know it's dramatic, go as little or small as you want. I got carried away. But go ahead and do the same to the other side. Just take your time. Do what makes you feel comfortable. Alright, so now that you have that wing down, you're going to go in with that black shadow you were using to draw the base for it, and then you're going to go over the top with it. This is going to set this in place like we did with the foundation because creams will slide around. And now that that is done, we are going to go in with our mascara. We're going to go in with the Voluminous Lash Paradise from L'Oreal. Okay, never mind. This is dried up. This is a fantastic mascara, but for the sake of this look, I'm going to go in with a different mascara. But when this was not dried up, this is one of my favorite mascaras, but I used the heck out of it. So I'm going to go grab a different mascara. Now, this look can really be paired with any kind of lip you want. I'll get you a couple of options that I love. For the sake of prom makeup, we'll go with something more classy, but you could pair it with a red really easily. This is the NYX Liquid Suede in the shade Kitten Heels. You could go with another one. This is kind of a deeper red. And this is a Tattoo Junkie lip paint in the shade Rebel. Or you could go in with a nude. And this is a Rimmel Stay Matte. Okay. Anyways, I can't get any quiet in this house, so I'm terribly sorry about that, but I have a Stay Matte liquid lip color in the shade Be My Baby, which would be another amazing option. But because I do love a red lip and prom is an excuse to kind of get, you know, more fun and dressed up, I'm going to go with the red. Oops. And I'm going to go in with Kitten Heels. This is a NYX Liquid Suede. Alright, and since I do love this color, but it's a little more orange tone that I want, I'm going to go in with Rebel from Tattoo Junkie, and I'm kind of going to go on the outside to give it more of a ombre effect. Good. I am such a messy person, I swear. Take your time. Liquid lipsticks are tricky. And the reason why you want to go with a liquid lipstick instead of a regular lipstick is because it's more long wearing. So it's just gonna be better. There we are. See, it's really nice. Sorry about the sun going down. I can't control the weather and I couldn't film until later today. But yeah, so I think that's our finished look. I'm going to spray my face again with some setting spray. And now that we're finished with the video, I hope that you guys liked it, and I hope that if you try this look, oh wait. If you ever get mascara on your face, do not rub it away right away. Wait for it to dry, breathe, and then just scrape it out with your fingernails. So yeah, that's the finished look. I hope that you guys liked it. And I hope that you like it enough to subscribe to my channel. And if you decide to attempt to do this look for prom or just for fun, make sure that you tag me on Instagram. My Instagram is @faithinmakeup, and so we can interact more there. I post when I can. I mean, I am busy and stuff. Yeah, I hope that you guys liked it, and I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day or night or wherever you are. And yeah. Alright, see you guys later. Bye!